Today we're talking about the myth about healthy eating and losing weight. There's often a common misconception that many people have is, I just have to eat healthy and I will lose weight. Nope, it's not that easy, folks. There is a difference between healthy eating and eating to lose fat on your body. Those are two different processes. Now, we do want to eat healthy in order to lose weight, so we build good habits. But just eating healthy, no, does not equal weight loss. And I should know, I lost 80 pounds in 2009, and I coach hundreds of women every single day to lose fat on their body. My name is Megan Olson. I'm a certified nutrition practitioner, and I'm also the creator of Skinny Fiddlelicious. Now, if you're a woman over 35 with 20 to 50 or more pounds to lose, I want you to listen very closely to the things that you need to implement in order to lose weight. Number one, you have to balance your fat loss hormones. Most women are totally unaware of this, but hormones like insulin, leptin, ghrelin, they control your blood sugar balance, they control your hunger and your cravings. And if they are not balanced, you're going to be a hot mess with cravings, and you're gonna have no energy, you're not gonna sleep well, and you'll have zero motivation to exercise. Balancing these hormones require a combination of lifestyle and food changes. And if you have thyroid problems, those thyroid problems can often interfere with these fat loss hormones as well. And the other hormone that's really important is cortisol. We have to make sure that our stress and our cortisol is really in a good place in order to lose weight, because if you're always a stressed out maniac, your body is always going to hoard calories and food and hang on to that fat. So we have to work on balancing those hormones. And if you don't know a lot about insulin, leptin, and ghrelin, I have a total guide for you guys. You can download that guide. The link is right above this video. Download that. There's actually another video in that guide that goes into a lot more detail about those three fat loss hormones. So that's the first thing you need in order to lose weight. The second thing you need is a very small calorie deficit. And I want to be really clear about this, because calories are not everything. It's not as simple as calories in, calories out, because if it was, we could just go to the gym and work off that cookie that we just ate, right? And losing weight would be so simple. But I'm sure most of you know losing weight is not as simple as just simply reducing your calories, right? We do have to look at what are you eating in total. If you're eating too much, whether it's healthier foods or not, you will not lose fat, and you will likely gain weight. And the opposite is true as well. If you're not eating enough, you're gonna gain weight and never lose weight. So we have to be really clear with our bodies on that calorie deficit. And I want to also mention that calories are not created equal. So a 400 calorie donut compared to a 400 calorie salmon avocado salad is going to do very different things for your fat loss hormones. So if we are always eating high sugary foods, guess what? Those fat loss hormones are just going to store more fat. So we have to make sure that whatever we fill those calories with is really wholesome food, which leads me to number three. When you are losing weight, your protein has to be higher than when you are just eating regularly or in a maintenance. Okay, protein has to be high because we want to avoid a reduction in lean muscle tissue while you're in that small calorie deficit. Protein also keeps you full and keeps cravings away. So when we're eating enough of that protein, we shouldn't feel the need to snack and have all these crazy cravings, especially if those fat loss hormones are balanced. And then last but not least, and this is one that most people totally miss, but fiber. Fiber needs to be very high to help with the breakdown of fat and flush it out of the body. Most people are not getting anywhere near the amount of fiber that they need to be. Why? Because they're reducing their carbohydrates so much. Carbohydrates are not all bad, but they're also not all created equal, which is why it's important for everyone to get the right education on what foods are high in fiber, how to pair those foods, and how to make them in a really easy and delicious way so that you're not always struggling with your diet. So just to recap, in order to lose weight, it's not just eating healthy. We need to have those fat loss hormones balanced, including cortisol. We also need a small calorie deficit. Plus, we need protein to be higher than if we were just in maintenance. And number 4, we need to be eating very high fiber because that helps us break down and flush out the fat. Eating for fat loss equals eating more food than what you probably think. And I see this as a common thread with all of the women who I coach. And I've coached hundreds of women to lose weight. And the common thread is they're always eating not enough food and not enough of the right kinds of food. So they're always struggling with cravings, they're always struggling with sugar and carbs, but they're really not eating enough food. And when we think about enough food, it's really different foods in different ratios and amounts than what you're used to. And diet programs don't teach you this. One of the problems with most of these diets out there, Whole30, paleo, keto, whatever they are, they're not teaching you really how to eat in a way that is normal and healthy for life. They're not teaching you how to eat that more food, eat that right ratio for your goals. They're trying to oversimplify it. Here's the thing, guys. Nutrition is complex, and I know that many of us like to oversimplify nutrition, but it is complex. Get the right education from the right expert. Don't follow your perfect social media person that you really love to follow and just follow what they're eating. Get that right education. Education is empowerment. And what I do with when I coach my clients is I empower them to build their plates in a way that helps them lose fat, but also keep it off for the rest of their life. Don't assume because a food is healthy, you're going to lose weight. The right mindset, nutrition education, accountability, and the plan for success are your keys to losing weight and keeping it off for the rest of your life. Because who wants to lose weight more than once? You only want to go through that process once, and think about how amazing you will feel at the end of that journey after having done it and never having to do it again. And that's what I teach my clients to do. So if you haven't already, grab that free guide on those 3 fat loss hormones. The link is right above this video. It walks you through those fat loss hormones, gives you some tips on cravings, and there's also a video at the end. And I'm curious, have you been struggling with eating healthy and losing weight? And did you have any ahas from this video around some things that maybe you can improve? If you did, comment below and let us know. And also, if you love this video, please comment, like, or share it so other people can see it. Thanks, guys.